And 6:48 on this final summer Sunday for so many, and it's ending on a pretty decent note. We have a lot of clouds outside, but on first alert radar, we're pretty dry at the moment. In the city of Baltimore, no sprinkles. South side of town, Howard County, getting back into Montgomery County in particular, and now moving into portions of Anne Arundel County. A few sprinkles. Going to zoom in, show you really the only spot we're watching at the moment if you're trying to squeeze in the outdoor dinner plans, and it's just sprinkles here southwest of Baltimore City, and this may not be reaching the ground, but moving through Howard County into Anne Arundel soon, basically along and south of 695, then diminishing and moving out over the bay. Lots of clouds. Temperatures cooling through the 80s, back into the 70s this evening. It's a little muggier than it was yesterday evening, but still decent for the evening plans, and pleasant tomorrow morning. 64 in Frederick, 65 in Baltimore, 66 Elkton, nearly the same. Cambridge, Lexington Park in the upper 60s. We are in your neighborhood tomorrow morning in Baltimore County. Coolest north side up in Parkton in the lower 60s as well, getting up into the Freeland community, 63. Timonium 67, Inner Harbor downtown, still closer to 70 degrees. So we're going to wake up to some early morning clouds. I think 6, 7, 8 a.m. breaking out into sunshine, even for the later commuters and those maybe going into school just a bit late. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s, 60s to start. So short sleeves. It'll be nice, but in your Maryland cast, mountains stay in the 60s tomorrow as cooler air moves in. Lower elevations, western Maryland 80s, southern Maryland, eastern shore, lower 80s, beaches, upper 70s and lower 80s. But again, cooler air gradually moving in. Hagerstown at 80, 84 Baltimore, the same in Easton, Lexington Park 84, even the beaches in the 80s. But look at McHenry, Garrett County 68. Will take some time, but that cooler air is moving in from west to east. And we're only briefly in the 80s, early to mid-afternoon. Relatively low humidity, just a few clouds moving through, with temperatures eventually cooling back into the 70s by about this time tomorrow evening. I know we're talking fall weather here, but we have a couple things to watch in the tropics. Invest 99L, but the only actual storm, named storm, is Fernand moving out into the open Atlantic. Briefly a tropical storm, 3 to 4 days. It's going to lose those tropical characteristics. No threat to the U.S. Also, we're watching Invest 99L, just a tropical wave that the National Hurricane Center is investigating for development. No defined circulation, not a system yet, but moving through the Caribbean, there is still at least a low chance we could squeeze out our next system, especially as it gets into the western Caribbean later in the week. Tuesday morning, that way at the bus stop even cooler. We're waking up to upper 50s, lower 60s. Students may want the light jacket. Lots of sunshine, low humidity. Wednesday, we're staying in the 70s. Look, 50s even in the city as we get into Wednesday, Thursday mornings. A few more clouds late week on into the weekend with a reinforcing blast of pleasant weather, with Saturday high temperatures staying in the 70s. WJZ at 6:30 is back right after this.